Hi, it's Peggy McColl. Welcome to the Morning Money class. The other day I had a client that was here and she hired me to be her private mentor, and we were working on her book. And she was sitting in my living room and she was sitting on the sofa and she asked me this question. She asked me the question, what does it mean to love yourself? What does that mean? I want you to think about that for a moment. If I were to ask you that question, what does it mean to really, truly love yourself? So I thought about it for a moment and I said to her, to really love yourself, you treat yourself kindly. You treat yourself with respect. You're unconditionally loving yourself, just like you would unconditionally love a child or your child. Like I unconditionally love my son, unconditionally love my grandson. So when I think about loving myself, I believe true self-love is loving yourself like that, where you love yourself unconditionally. Even if you make mistakes and you do things that maybe you're not very proud of, but to really, really love yourself and love yourself enough that you really take great care of yourself and you don't allow other people to abuse you. And you love yourself to really honor and cherish your dreams, and that you give them the proper energy, the right energy. You give them the attention. It's like you wrap your arms around your dreams because your dreams are a part of you and you love them. You appreciate them. You love them so much that you give them so much powerful energy that they become a reality. You see, when you really love yourself, you feel good about yourself, and you do as I'm suggesting here, really wonderful things happen in your life. For me, a big struggle that I had for many, many, many years was a feeling of worthiness. You see, if you love yourself, think about your child, right? Or a child. When you love your child, you want them to fall in love with your dreams. You want them to know that they are worthy of anything that they desire. So think about yourself. You are also worthy of anything that you desire. But for me, I struggled with that. And I struggled with that because of abuse that I had received at a young age over and over and over again. So I was a very insecure person. Was I loving myself? Not a chance. Not a chance. And of course, everything in my life was a reflection of that. But when I discovered the importance of loving yourself, and it was really through Louise Hay. I started studying Louise Hay back in the early 80s. When she first started coming out with her work, I really started to dive in and to study before she was even known in the world. When she talked about doing mirror work and the importance of looking at yourself in the eye to eye, and say these words, I love you. Like I wouldn't even think twice about telling my son I love him or my grandson I love him. As a matter of fact, I probably say it, well, I don't know about too much, but a lot. I remember one time having a friend with us, and she said to me, and she was a young girl, and she said to me, why do you tell your son that you love him all the time? Almost like she was annoyed because I would tell my son, Michelle, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I said, because I want him to know. And she said, I think he knows. And of course he knows he's loved. But do you know that you're loved? Do you know that you love yourself? If you look in the mirror, do you really feel it? Do you feel that love for yourself? So that's my message for you today. I would like you to crank up the volume or turn up the volume and the intensity of loving yourself. All right? When you do, good things will come to you, including abundance. All right, so do that today. And share with me how that worked for you. And of course, be sure to have fun with it.